29 on the Math 86 final review. Okay, so now we're taking the whole number 4, we're subtracting 1 3/5, and it's divided by 5 plus 1/4. So here, what we simply want to do is we want to convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions, and then we want to convert the whole numbers to a number equivalent to the denominators in the improper fractions. Okay, so what we're going to simply do here is we're going to take 4 minus 1 3/5. We're going to change 1 3/5 to an improper fraction. So 1 times 5 is going to give us 5, right? And we're going to add 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. That's going to be our numerator. Okay? Our denominator is going to be 5. So our improper fraction is now 8 over 5, 8/5. Okay, to convert 4 into a fraction, we simply have to put it over 1. Okay? So that's a fraction, 4 over 1. We simply want to change 4 over 1 into a fraction that's equal to the denominator, which is 5, right? So what we normally do is we're going to take 4 over 1 and multiply it in the denominator and the numerator by 5, okay? So 4 times 5 in the numerator gives us 20. 1 times 5 in the denominator gives us 5. So now that fraction, instead of it being 4 over 1 or 4, is now 20 over 5. So 20 over 5 minus 8. Now let's do the same thing to the denominator, okay? We're going to change, well, 1/4 is already a fraction, so we're going to keep that the same, okay? But 5, to change it to a fraction, we simply just have to put it over 1, right? So it's now 5 over 1. But we want to make sure that the denominator is equal to the 4 here, right? So what we're simply going to do is we're going to take 5 over 1, and we're going to multiply by the numerator and the denominator both by 4, okay? When we do 5 times 4, we get 20 in the numerator. 1 times 4, we get 4 in the denominator, okay? So our new fraction is 20 over 4. Okay? 20 plus 4 plus 1/4. 20 minus 8 gives you 12. And remember, you want to keep it all over 5. The denominator stays the same. So it's 12 over 5. 20 plus 1 gives you 21, right? And that goes over 4. The denominator always stays the same. Now, one thing we want to remember when dealing with fractions, when you're dividing, you're really multiplying by the inverse. So 12/5 is really being multiplied by 4 over 21. Okay? And before I even multiply across, I see 12 and 21. And I know that 12 and 21 both have something in common. They have a factor in common. They have 3 in common, okay? If you don't know that, then you could think of factors or you can reduce at the end. So 12 and 21 both have 3 in common. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. And 12 divided by 3 is 4, okay? So now we can multiply straight across. 4 times 4 is going to give us 16. And 5 times 7 is 35. And you know that you're finished. 16 over 35 is the answer. It's only when the denominator is smaller than the numerator that you have an improper fraction. This is a perfect fraction, okay? 16 over 35 can't be reduced any further. And that's the final answer for number 29.